Say main, brrr, man. I'm the chosen, and today we're going to be reacting to CoryxKenshin was right about YouTube. Now we all know that one CoryxKenshin video where he exposed YouTube for favoritism and maybe racism. We don't know, but let's learn more about this real quick. Let's get it.
Looking back at it, CoryxKenshin was absolutely right in the situation between him and YouTube. For those who don't know, there was a major controversy that happened a couple years ago where Cory was calling out YouTube for favoritism and racism. Pretty crazy accusations to make in the current age of the internet, but the proof he had to back it up was undisputable, with YouTube essentially blacklisting his channel from the platform every time he had a few videos perform well, while allowing other creators of different races to post the same content and receive zero consequences. And
So it is racism, probably.
Continued to get worse ever since this situation happens, with numerous extremely large content creators getting completely demonetized off the platform without any notice, which for many of these creators makes absolutely no sense at all. And like I stated before, this would all stem from a single video CoryxKenshin made on a game called The Mortuary Assistants, where shortly after it was posted and reached #1 trending in the world, it would get completely age restricted off the platform, forcing Cory to make a video about what he believes to be racism and favoritism behind the scenes on the YouTube team.
I don't blame him.
August 18th, I uploaded The Mortuary Assistant. A lot of you would know it got age restricted because the following video I did, I let you guys know it got age restricted. YouTube didn't tell me why. I saw that all these other YouTubers were playing The Mortuary Assistant and only my video seemed to be age restricted. And I looked for like an hour, 2 hours. I was scrolling all different types of people's video. No one else's was age restricted. So I appealed the restriction. Hey guys, I'm not sure why mine got age restricted. Could you look into this? Appeal rejected. They doubled
Come on,
down.
YouTube.
The policy team said, no, Cory, your video is restricted for good reason. We're not going to tell you why, but it's restricted. That's our final decision.
Now this was extremely strange, because Cory is one of the top gaming creators on the entirety of YouTube.
Exactly.
I would even say that even based off the stats, he is the #1 gaming creator. So
Yep.
why would YouTube be targeting him specifically in a situation like this? Why would he be the only one getting age restricted on a gameplay that so many other people also did around the exact same time? And why would they double down on it even after he appealed it, even knowing that so many other creators have also played the game on the platform? Rightfully so, it didn't make much sense to Cory at all, and it really did seem like something was up with the YouTube team, specifically because one of the other big creators that didn't get any age restriction from this gameplay was Markiplier, who
exactly.
is obviously another extremely large creator on YouTube, comparable to Cory in the size of their channels. And this obviously once again would be extremely confusing, and something that he would ultimately bring up in this video.
I get with my YouTube rep, I send him an email, hey, could you look at this? This is some weird stuff going on. Only my video got age restricted. My YouTube rep, who isn't on the policy team, he looked at my video and he said, hey, it could possibly be this part at the end where the woman was battling some depression, and I'm just gonna leave it there, lest this video also get age restricted just because I'm talking about it. So I looked at that part. The first thing I did was try to find other YouTubers who had that part, or at least a part similar. Now, Markiplier, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but I just want you to know I have a lot of respect for you, and I didn't mean to drag you into the middle of this. Your channel just happens to be a great reference point because A, you're a really big YouTuber, and B, you're not black. So I can look at your channel, and then I can look at my channel or look at anyone else's channel and make sure that the things in the games that you play, that they're enforcing the rules equally to everybody. So I go to Markiplier's Mortuary Assistant Part 3, and he had the same situation going on, and his video wasn't age restricted.
Come on, YouTube, racist.
I say, hey, Markiplier has this situation in his video, but his isn't age restricted. Could you send that to the policy team and see what they say about that?
And this is where the entire situation would get absolutely insane, because after Cory would send all this information to his YouTube rep, and they would realize that the rules are clearly not being enforced well towards everybody, they would end up removing the age restriction from Cory's video.
So now you want to remove the age restriction from Cory's video, YouTube. Now let me not bash YouTube, because what if I get what if YouTube targets me? I'm sorry, YouTube. Hey, I'm just reacting to a video. Don't do that to me, man.
which to some people might be the entire issue resolved. But to people like Cory, who is literally one of the top creators on the site, it definitely seemed like there was something shady going on behind the scenes. Almost like some people didn't like Cory or had something against him. And it's really hard to tell if the thing they have against him is his skin color in particular, but it's definitely something that shouldn't—
I'm not gonna lie, I'm watching this TV right here. I'm just watching the Minecraft obby. I don't know why, but
be ruled out.
What do you think happened after that? I'll give you a second. They came back and they removed my age restriction. They took it off after they already rejected my appeal. I sent them the clip of Markiplier's video that has the same thing, and they removed it. Now, my YouTube rep, he was excited. He was, oh, great, this is awesome. Look, Cory, they took the age restriction off. I said, why? I expected them to triple down and give Markiplier an age restriction too. But they looked at Mark's video and they used that to verify my innocence. So I send my YouTube rep a lengthy email detailing my feelings about the entire situation, feeling like there was some favoritism at play, there was either that or some racism at play, and that I would like to sit down with the policy team and figure out why my video was flagged in the first place.
do y'all believe it's favoritism or racism? Honestly, it's both. But it's mainly racism because he's literally the only black creator and he's getting targeted. It's crazy.
Actually, number one, was it automated or was it a human that age restricted in the first place? Number two, who was the human reviewer? Because it's a human reviewer once you submit an appeal. Who was the human reviewer that doubled down and rejected my appeal? Number three, why did it take Markiplier's clip in order for them to reverse the decision?
We don't care about this ad.
These were all extremely good questions on Cory's part, as all of these things that YouTube was doing against his content really made it seem like there was some sort of motive against him in particular. Whether that be because they just don't like Cory as a creator, whether the people on the YouTube team are genuinely racist, or anything like that. Regardless, it's not right whatsoever. It's not right to single out creators who have done absolutely nothing wrong at all, just because you may not like them for some specific reason. However, it really did seem like someone or a group of people on the YouTube team didn't like Cory for some reason and were trying to take them down. So with Cory's mortuary assistant video being #1 trending, someone on YouTube might have wanted to take it off of that and age restricted the video. But obviously, this is all just an accusation and something that happened a very, very long time ago. Regardless though, YouTube's response to Cory's email to them about them having favorites and or being racist would only make this situation 10 times worse.
So
Oh man.
Another 2 days go by, and what do you know? They re-age restricted the video. They re-age restricted the video. I say, no way did they do that. I go to Markiplier's video now, and now his video is age restricted. They got caught with their pants down. They got called
YouTube.
and then they had to go back and say, oh, whoa, okay. We see the narrative that he's kind of pushing here. We need to take some steps back. We need to just age restrict them both and be done with it. You thought that I wasn't gonna like talk about this, make a video about it? You realize how bad this looks for you, YouTube. You realize how unfair this comes across. I, in all my years, have never seen a video get age restricted, de-age restricted, and then age restricted again. Have any of you ever seen that happen before? They saw that
they got caught.
Saw that there was some unfair stuff going on, so then they tried to appease me by de-age restricting the video. I say, wait, why are you doing that? Because I sent Markiplier's clip. And then they say, oh, okay, well, let's just age restrict them both. Why is my channel so much more thoroughly scrutinized?
YouTube, man. CoryxKenshin got y'all literally boxed up, pieced up right now. Y'all don't know what to do. Y'all don't know what to do, man.
Especially so when I've been #1 trending multiple days in a row, which I've done multiple times. And every single time I start to get an uptick in traction, an uptick in activity, here comes YouTube coming through. Hey, let's get him for that video from 2019. Yeah, you see this, Cory? No, this is bad. It wasn't bad the 9 months that I was off the platform. It was only bad when I got back and I was #1 trending.
The fact that after Cory accused the YouTube team of having favorites or being racist, and then they instantly folded and age restricted both Mark and Cory's video at the same time, just proves Cory's point once again. They used Markiplier's video to prove Cory's innocence, which simultaneously proves that they have favorites in some way, shape, or form. That they'll age restrict certain people rather than others for whatever reason they see fit, whether that be their own personal beliefs or due to them possibly not liking an entire group of people. And as Cory stated, pretty much every single time something like this would happen, it was always right after he reached a major milestone, or after one of his videos would do extremely well and reach #1 trending.
Now I realize that when you call someone a racist, that's a very, very serious accusation. But I can tell you the people on that policy team, those shadow people that are anonymous and get to enact their will however they see fit. How can we be sure that they take a black person's video and a white person's video, and it can be the same exact video, and they restrict the black person's video, but not the white person's video? I feel I've been mistreated for a long time. I mean, even when we hit 10 million subscribers, and I was supposed to get my diamond play button, and there was no correspondence. These situations always coincide with an uptick of growth, and it always just comes off like we can't let this black guy get too high up. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm telling you, that's how it comes off.
All I gotta say is growing this channel, the IAmChosen channel, man. Let's just hope we don't go against YouTube like this. Like, let's hope that everything is fair. I don't want to be age restricted or, demonetized. That's my biggest fear. Whew. I don't want to like this. I want to grow a good platform on this channel, a good community. Hopefully YouTube does not bring that down. We're going to see.
I don't see any other YouTuber that gets #1 trending many times, and then all of a sudden they're getting age restricted and they're getting copyright strikes and all of that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Point them out. I want to see them. I'll retract this entire video. I'll make a public apology to YouTube. I have no problem. My dad taught me, if you make a mistake, be a man and address it and apologize. I will do that, no problem. But to me, you know what it comes off? It comes off whenever CoryxKenshin starts doing some crazy numbers or getting on trending too much. We got to find something. We got to get him for something. He's got to have done something.
And the main issue that everyone had with this entire situation is the simple fact that YouTube is always trying to portray themselves as a platform that is fair for everyone. But whenever you see something like this, where Cory is very clearly being mistreated compared to other content creators that make videos on the exact same stuff, it really does make it seem like YouTube has some sort of vendetta against him. That they see him reaching all of these milestones like 10 million subscribers, now 20 million subscribers. Or they see him pulling these insane numbers, reaching #1 trending on numerous videos, and they simply just want to drag him down. And genuinely, it really is sad because Cory has built an absolutely massive fan base, posting thousands of videos for over a decade at this point. But even so, as he himself is bringing so many people to the platform every single day, YouTube in one way, shape, or another is trying to drag him down.
I am deeply sorry that this came off as a rant. In the beginning, I wanted to keep my emotions out of it. I wanted to stay logical,
I feel you, man.
The things that I could prove. I gave you the facts, but it also turned into me venting the emotions that I've had built
It's all good, man.
around YouTube.
I feel Cory in this though. I feel him. Like, the reason why he acted like this, like, it sucks, man. It sucks being treated unfairly against others. Literally sucks. Nobody likes to be treated unfairly.
Right.
So I feel him.
That I have to upload this on YouTube, but where else am I gonna upload it? I worked hard. I built this community from the ground. It's taken me over a decade to do, and I would have just hoped that the playing field was fair.
Yeah, I feel you.
Hey, if I did something bad, then everybody else who also did that thing should get punished too. Is that unreasonable? I have no problem being punished. I have no problem if I break a rule that I get punished for it and I learn. But when you start like, when it's targeted, when you're doing things only because I'm like getting bigger, or I don't know how it always seems to coincide with that situation. But that's just what it is.
Now, Cory is one of the biggest examples of this happening in the history of YouTube, and it's very concerning just due to the amount of proof that we actually have of the YouTube policy team either having favorites or being racist, just based on common sense and all of the stuff that Cory showed us. And genuinely, Cory's gameplay is some of the cleanest on the entire platform. He even bleeps out the cuss words in the games that he plays and everything like that. And that just made even more people believe the fact that someone behind the scenes was specifically targeting Cory. Because if all of these other YouTubers who are just as big as Cory, like Markiplier, who's getting millions of views on every video, who is swearing a lot in all of his videos, getting flagged less often than Cory's video, Ludwig, Moist Critical, Jacksepticeye, and a bunch of people would respond to this situation, and this is one of the main things that they would bring up.
Cory is probably one of the most advertiser brand-friendly content creators there is in the gaming space. He doesn't say bad words or anything bad. He even censors that kind of shit in the content of his video, like from the games he plays. So he goes the extra mile to be as brand friendly and advertiser friendly and family friendly as you can be. So it can't be an issue of him just being, you know, too hardcore for YouTube to support. That's just not the case. It has to be something else. Something maybe going wrong with the algorithm, or potentially actual racism at the YouTube policy team. It's not impossible.
Shout out to that man, bro.
Over the years, after all of this happened, YouTube would try and resolve these issues and at least not make it very obvious that they have favorites on the platform. However, debatably, this is still happening on an even grander scale to this day. There have been tons of creators recently getting demonetized all over the platform. And if you don't know what getting demonetized means, it essentially means your entire channel can't make any revenue at all. So it's not just one video getting taken down or age restricted. It means that you literally can't make money on your channel at all forever until YouTube ultimately reverses it. And this isn't just happening to a couple people. It's happening to tons of people from every single niche all over YouTube. One of the biggest examples being Curse, who, if you guys don't know, has over 400,000 subscribers, many videos that you may have even seen before, and he got completely demonetized due to inauthentic content. Many people think that this is because of the new AI features that YouTube has been trying to implement, where they're trying to get rid of all the AI generated content of people just using AI to completely generate videos and make a ton of money off the platform. But Curse has showed his face in his content before, and everyone can clearly see and hear that he doesn't have an AI voice, that he edits his own videos and everything like that. And this just makes it extremely unfair for all of YouTube, especially considering that a lot of these creators that are getting demonetized don't have any sort of YouTube reps or any connections with YouTube whatsoever. So they lose their entire source of income that they actually worked hard for, completely unrightfully, like they—
This is scaring me. This is scaring me, actually. What if I get demonetized? What if YouTube targets me? You know, because like my goal, my dream is to build a good community, just like a really good community, a good fan base, and just like living off of YouTube, like off of my channel. You know, I want to build a big channel, a big community, bring all of us together and just have fun. You know, everybody is just, you know, enjoying, you know. But hopefully YouTube doesn't like bring that down for me, you know.
Absolutely nothing at all wrong. And in the exact same video where Jacksepticeye was talking about the CoryxKenshin situation, he talked about how he feels so bad for all of these YouTubers who deal with these exact situations and don't have any sort of YouTube representation.
I keep thinking about what it's like if you don't have a YouTube rep to talk to this stuff about. Like, there's a lot of smaller creators out there that get stuff flagged for the same reasons, and then they don't have anybody to talk to, and it just stays flagged for a long time. And what happens because of that is when your stuff gets like a yellow symbol on it, you get demonetized, or you get ad limited suitability, or you get claimed, or anything like that. It just kills your search rankings because YouTube don't want to promote something that can go out to people that's claimed or has some sort of sensitive material or something in it. So you just don't end up in people's recommendations. You don't end up in suggested videos. You don't get pushed to as many people as you would if you were greenlit in the system. So there's a lot of creators out there who are probably getting hit with stuff that shouldn't be.
Anyways, guys, as a lot of my friends got completely demonetized from the platform due to absolutely no reason at all, it reminded me of this entire CoryxKenshin situation. Whenever he got age restricted on YouTube, making his video completely cooked and no one else served the same repercussions as him, obviously due to potential favoritism or racism on the YouTube team. And I also want to do a quick shout out to a couple people that recently got demonetized. First one is Curse. If in any way a YouTube rep or anyone is watching this video, please reach out to this guy. He did absolutely nothing wrong, as you can obviously see. And the other person is Styro number 1, who's another good friend of mine that I talk to a lot. He also got completely completely demonetized on YouTube just due to all of these changes. And by the way, both of these people rely on their YouTube revenue and again did absolutely nothing wrong at all. People in the comments can say,
I feel bad for them.
Get a real job, and they can troll and everything like that, but in reality these are people that genuinely did work hard to build audiences on YouTube, and now they're getting everything stripped away from them for no reason at all. So with that, make sure you guys drop a like and also subscribe down below if you haven't already. Spotify.
Let's see these channels. Curse, and then who else? What was it? Styro.
Absolutely nothing wrong, as you can obviously see. And the other
Styro, no one. Let's see. Styro. I spelled it wrong. I spelled that wrong. Styro. No one. I feel bad for this dude, man. Oh, okay. All right, so let's look at this. Let's review his channel real quick. Okay, so boom. So look at his thumbnails. Look at this, all AI. This is literally all AI. All AI. Now we see why Styro got. Now we can see why YouTube thought Styro was suspicious. This is literally all AI right here. Okay. I mean, his videos don't look that bad. Let's see this one.
Like, they don't even make the game look fun. I don't even know why they bother with it.
Okay, his videos are not bad. So it's just the thumbnails. Let's go to Curse. So let's look at Curse. Hopefully YouTube monetize Curse again. Let's look at the newest comments real quick. Okay, so nobody came from that CoryxKenshin video. But hopefully this dude, I mean, I used to watch this guy's videos, actually. Let's see if I watch some of his videos. I remember watching one of his videos. But yeah, like, his videos are not bad. There's really nothing wrong with his videos. YouTube is just, he's black. Has to be either racism or, I don't know. Don't know. But yeah, man, YouTube, lock in. Lock in.
Cut the cameras.
Smile.